ready to rumble, young blood. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today. Tickets today. You don't want to miss out on any upcoming Mavericks home games, do you? Of course you don't. Well, make sure you stop by one of our ticket booths or our website to get you all set up. Don't forget, just come out to the game for Calendar Day. What's not only the past year, the pictures of your favorite mascot, and the Mavericks dancers. Hey, man, fans, we hope to see you there for Mavericks mascot t-shirt day. We're handing out hand-made shirts to all fans of Philly so you can show your Mavs pride. The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to
dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Joined by Greg Anthony Clark. All right, looking at the Utah Jazz, Shams. What'd you think about trading All-Stars Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell? Getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek White. P.J. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. Hugh, he's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him. But for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
Here's Sexton. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Sexton. Also Collier out there. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Filipowski. And it sends the ball in at the 4.
Boy, fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed. And Washington does a good job around the rim.
Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Filipowski. Nails the baby hook.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Dinwiddie, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Clarkson outside. Puts up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Davis inside, misses the layup.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Sexton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
So both teams changing it up here. And Sexton drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now here is Irving. With 2 seconds left, and he lays it up and in. He's got 10.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And so it's Utah. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Utah Jazz.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Big man on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Q, and it's Exum in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. And here is Washington. A floater, and with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Irving.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Still yet to score. Another miss by Utah. Here's Q. There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. Clarkson against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of...
Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Here's Q, defended by Sexton. Davis kicks to Dinwiddie. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
I think for the Jazz, it's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young, but they're probably feeling a little desperate for that first win.
Yeah, if you include the offseason, It's been months, Shaq, since his team's won a game. Not a great feeling.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so... He's checked in for Najee Marshall. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Taking a look at the Jazz, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. George with the bounce pass. Markkanen finds George. Back to Markkanen. Outside for Sexton. Good D by Thompson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Q. He's guarded by Collins. That's his sixth field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Thompson for the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Here's Q. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Jazz passing it around. Markkanen can't get it to go. Dallas shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Davis against Collins. And Dallas again with the bucket.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
George against Irving. George passes to Markkanen. They get the rebound. George, no good. Pass to Q. Driving the lane. Irving with the ball. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 17 now, just in the second half. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jazz shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Q out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Exum in at the 3 spot. Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Dinwiddie outside. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson with the ball. For the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Dinwiddie. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Martin with the screen for Clarkson. Knocks it loose. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. A nice shot by Q. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Dinwiddie kicks to Gafford. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clarkson passes to Filipowski. From downtown, the shot by Clarkson, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Washington passes to Q. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Here's Sensabaugh. No good again that time. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Unloads from 13. Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And when Dinwiddie puts the pedal to the metal, he doesn't let up off of it at all. What a terrific player.
Here's Collier. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Q. Sinks that one from the post.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Martin the pass to Clarkson. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Dallas.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Here's Collier. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.